Good afternoon and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Limba Mupetami. Let's get into today's hit list segment. Despite an unfortunate groin injury, which saw Namibia's Tokyo Olympic star Christine Mboma tumble midway through the 100 meters race at the Cape Kino Classic in Nairobi over the weekend, her coach Hank Botha remains undeterred. Botha said multiple scans were done in Nairobi immediately after the incident, and it confirmed that the 18-year-old Tokyo star suffered a groin injury that was causing excruciating pain in the upper part of her right thigh. Mboma received moderate medical attention to lessen the pain and enable her to return home for further medical assessment. She, together with her coach, yesterday returned to Namibia. Botha confirmed that all upcoming competitions are cancelled for Mboma and will use this time to fully focus on her recovery. They will fly to South Africa to do additional scans with top specialists, he has added. Now, Jamaica sprinter legend Shirley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who won the 100 meters after clocking a time of 10.67 seconds, also visited the Namibian athlete in the hospital. Check the weekend race as well as Fraser-Pryce's visit to the athlete.
I'm sure you'll be good. You'll be back.
Yeah.
So you just have to rest and treat and just keep your head strong.
Yes,
You'll be good.
yes.
You're welcome. So hopefully I see you free.
Yes.
Sportsmanship. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Berggren Jensen and Courtney Liebenberg on Saturday won the elite and under-23 categories of the second leg of the Nedbank Cross Country Championships series at the IGG Trails in Kleiner Cooper. Jensen scooped the first place in an hour, 17 minutes and 48 seconds, while Liebenberg secured her first win of the 2022 XC Championships in 1 hour and 19 minutes. The Windhoek Golf and Country Club hosted the FNB Namibian Open Tournament over the past weekend, and it took 54 holes over 2 days to decide the champion. Dikius Nande, also the winner in 2021, came out victorious as the champion in a close finish with a gross score of 215 strokes, 3 ahead of Francois Hanekom with 218 strokes. Zandra Kruger won the latest overall championship. Winners of the overall net went to Walter Heibeb with a total of 215 strokes. Runner-up net went to Livy Shopora with a total of 216 strokes. Here is footage from the weekend golf. FNB Kudus remained at the top of the log in the Rugby Premier League, while FNB Wanderers maintained their challenge, but Western Suburbs and FNB Grootfontein dropped off the pace after suffering defeats on Saturday. At Wolfish Bay, Kudus they chalked up a fourth successful victory of the season with a 3-1-6 win against FNB Falcons. Wanderers captain Christo van der Merwe had this to say.
So with us, captain of Wanderers, Christo van der Merwe, after beating Western Suburbs. So physicality played a big part in the game from what we saw from the side.
Yeah, it's always a tough game against Suburbs, and but I think that's one thing we worked on ourselves today. We know we have a great back, and we wanted to set our physical dominance early in the game, and I'm sure we did that.
So 6 tries out of the match, so bonus point. Needed one more. We came close.
Yeah, we wanted to go for that bonus point, but yeah, couldn't get it this time. Definitely going for the next time.
Okay, so how do you feel about the rest of your season? How are you shaping up?
Very positive. Hey, we've got a very young, dynamic team. A lot of young players learning a lot each game. I think we're improving each game, which is great. Working on the small things, getting the basics right, and looking forward to the next game. And then from the entire Wanderers club and then the Wanderers first team, I just want to send out our heartfelt condolences to Gerard Mans's family. We are with you in our prayers and in our thoughts.
Namibian left winger Rian Hanamub scored an incredible goal on Saturday when his side Chippa United faced Baroka FC. The two sides drew 2-2 at the Nelson Mandela Stadium, with Hanamub explaining that the feeling was unreal. You know, all I could feel at that moment was pure happiness and excitement. Definitely a feeling I will never forget, as it is my first goal in the league. You could see how happy my teammates were for me, and that is like icing on the cake, he said. Moving on, the organizer of the Top Score Samora Cup, Elia Mboma Kanjambanga, has lauded the Maize Meal Company for making the dreams of people from informal settlements a reality by committing towards sponsoring the cup. The competition took place at the Samora soccer field in Hakahana, with Ondobe 11 FC beating Lions 3-0 in the final to win the competition. The winners of the tournament walked away with $10,000, while the runner-ups took home $7,000. The third place finishers, United Boys, were compensated with $3,000 for their efforts. Top scorer Shawapala Kanjambanga said they were pleased with the tournament proceedings as well. We have footage compiled for you, so check this out.
Okay. Black for danger. Yes, guys, when one gets here, we can take a big away. Yeah, so we must tap your mano, we can take a big away. Yeah, now, we tap mano, we can take a big away. We must tap your mano, we must tap your big away.
Elia Mboma Kanjambanga on Dobe 11 FC won this tournament here 3-0. You are the captain, one of the organizers of this tournament as well. How do you feel?
My brother, man, I'm very too much happy. And I just want to give a very big thankful to the top scorer and to everybody who come to attend the event. And also another big thankful to my players. It's not easy to come out of the tournament to become as a champion. I have no words. I'm very happy.
Okay, are we looking forward for more tournaments like this?
Yes, like our top scorer, they are promising. Next year they will come back and they said they will make it big and better. And also we are looking for the other different sponsors. And then, everybody's welcome to come and sponsor.
Okay, this league is always, apart from the tournament, there's always a league here. Is it continuing?
It's continuing. It's like we only have 4 games to finish. We started last year. It's interrupted by the Corona lockdown, what. Then we come continue this year. So we are going to finish in the middle of June.
Okay.
Only 4 to 5 games. Then we finish the league. Then we start the new league.
Okay. Back to the winning. You guys got 10,000. What are you guys going to do with this money?
We are going to sit and talk about the money.
But what will your advice be to the other teams?
So the other team, they must use the money wisely. The money is money. If you use it in those unnecessary things, they will disappear. Like for my team, it's better we are not getting a cash. So we are going to sit, then we talk about the 10,000. What are we going to use it?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks very much.
Well, Master Kanjabanga, it has been a very, very great tournament here. We have witnessed it here. Top score coming on board, making the dreams of these players a reality here in the informal settlements. What prompted you guys to come here and sponsor this tournament?
Okay, thank you for the question. There's been not much football activity in the country for the past, I think, 4 years. So usually we invest in the more urban areas, but for the first time, we're investing in the informal soccer, and it was a great success.
Okay, the organization here and the fans, how did it make you guys feel as a sponsor to see the kind of quality here today at the Samora field?
Okay, from the brand side, from Topscore side, I think the turnout was amazing. We can see that the community is eager for football. You know, if you look around, it's women, it's kids, it's fathers, families came here to this function. It's a small function over a weekend, but the turnout was a success.
Okay, how much did Topscore invest in this tournament?
Total cost of the event was 80,000.
Okay.
And the rest is now prize monies, DJ and all that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
The MTC Salute Boxing Academy will stage a boxing bonanza at Paris' Otjiwarongo on 21st of May, titled the Onomasa Championship Collide. Today at their press conference in Windhoek, MTC Salute announced that Nathaniel Kakololo will battle Kasimu Hamad Haji for the vacant WBA Pan-Africa featherweight title. Lucas Tafuluma and many others will be in action in Otjiwarongo. The mayor of Otjiwarongo, Gotlieb Shivute, says the town is ready to host the bonanza, while Kakololo promises to put up a great show. Check out this footage from today's press conference.
First of all, I would like to thank God for making ways where there's no ways. Secondly, I want to thank MTC for investing into the sport of boxing and into other sports. I would like to thank MTC Salute Boxing Academy for always make sure that we get opportunities. And I would like to thank East West Mayor of Otjiwarongo and the people of Otjiwarongo for accommodating us to the beautiful town of Otjiwarongo. And to the fight, Kasimu is a very good boxer, but I'm not here to praise him because I don't trust him, I trust myself. So come 21st of May, I will be the WBA African champion. So I'm ready, and I don't get ready, I stay ready. I'm ready for him. So if he's ready, it's gonna be a very good fight. If he's otherwise, it won't go a distance. That's all I can say.
Yeah, in terms of how the town is ready, regarding the preparations. Yes, we had a very fruitful brainstorming session last night, and definitely I'm going to deliver this type of brainstorming session to my colleagues in Otjiwarongo, and for that matter the team is also traveling with me to Otjiwarongo to be on the ground to see to it what is really in need in terms of the final preparation of the event. Yes.
I wanted to ask any word towards the business community of Otjiwarongo, because we do know that such events of such nature needs money.
Yes, in terms of the business community of Otjiwarongo, I'm urging all business personalities and all businesses to come forth and support this event. It is one of a kind that Otjiwarongo is blessed to host such a very magnificent event of this nature, of Salute Boxing and MTC. So I'm urging all of them to please come forth and support this initiative fully.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Capius Olivier retained his Namibian men's national singles title as the week-long championship held by the Namibia Bowls Association concluded on Saturday. The youngster from Wolfish Bay Club, Nami Park, who now studies in South Africa, held on to the title he won last year when he defeated Andre Campbell. However, the women's singles title changed hands. Diana Viljoen narrowly beat defending champion Mariki van der Berg from Tsumeb, who now also represents Poland since living and working in South Africa. The annual highlight of the sport was held in the capital at the courts of Windhoek, Transnamib and Eros bowling clubs. You know, we have obviously compiled some footage from that event, so have a look at this.
Right. One of the things, you know, that I'm always passionate about is the growth of our sport. I want to recognize, and I want everybody that is playing for the first time ever to come and stand here in the middle quickly. Yeah. Let's see them. First timers.
I don't understand yet.
Oh, come forward under the lights. Look into the camera. Come over here. Stand there. Please can't be his name. Shelley. First time. Well, for you to give around, I just want to say, I know Christo Brand from our club's not here. I do not know who else isn't here at the moment. But congratulations. Welcome to the sport. Welcome to the next one. Now you can. Just take a moment in the summer. You follow me.
Yeah.
Right. So, every year during Nationals, we have the AGM. I would like to introduce, and like to come forward quickly, your new Vice President for NBA, Diana Viljoen. Come get me. Thank you for joining our committee. Waylon. And then all the coastal people, thank you for making the effort to come and join us. Right, we're now going to get on with the prize giving. Colin will be announcing and handing out. Thank you.
Let's just hand out the medals, yeah? And he'll help you. Okay, so now we get to the business end of the prize giving, and we'll start off with the novice singles. So the winner of the novice singles men, Davido Janse.
Silver this year, gold.
You won up from last year, eh? Silver. Now we get the gold, eh? Congrats.
Well done.
So put it over his.
Can you just step it over you there? Get a picture with it on. Congratulations.
Okay. And then runner-up in the novice men, first-timer, Lo Rousseau.
This year's silver, next year gold. Mooi man. Here we go. See you next time.
Okay, for the rest, we'll just reverse it. We'll do silver first. Novice ladies, runner-up was... Who was the runner-up?
From memory.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to do it from memory. Oh, the runner-up was Amy Human, who's unfortunately not here with us, but congratulations, Amy. And the winner of the novice ladies, another first-comer, Michelle Vermeulen. Okay, we'll move on to the veterans. Unfortunately, this year there was no veteran men. But the runner-up of the veteran ladies, Kwebi Hiesakis. And then the winner of the veteran singles ladies, Anna Miller.
Not a handshake, a hug.
And this year we tried a new competition, mixed pairs, and I think it was well received, and it will probably be in next year's Bowls Week as well. We're going to start off with, in my opinion, the surprise package. Runner-up, Alzan and Gordon.
I'm looking for golden one. Like these. Golden, yeah. Medalist, first time out.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, and then we'll move on to the gold of the mixed pairs. Goes to Kabous Olivier and Mariki van den Berg. Hey. Okay, next we move on to the singles. We'll start with the plate section. Men runner-up, Carl Hartman. Oh, that's a look for the media, I tell you.
First year, first medal. First year, first medal, he says.
Well done.
The NAPSO Private Schools Organization Securitas Private School Week returned to its roots this year at Chumep Gymnasium, having hosted the 18th installment successfully. Here are highlights of the week-long event. Check this out.
Napsu kant af. Yes, ons kan sê oor Napsu wat hulle wil. Hulle kan beklei met Napsu soos hulle wil. Ek sê weer vir jou, ek het dit gisterand ook weer gesê. Ek dink nie ons besef wat doen ons vir hierdie land nie. Ek dink nie ons besef dit nie. Maar jy kan maar in so 'n dorpie soos Chumep, kan jy maar in hierdie hele omgewing van Otjiwarongo af dwarsdeur, kan jy maar gaan rondry en jy kan maar vir mense gaan vra. Nie net finansiëel nie, maar aan moed weer skep, moed skep. Weer 'n toekoms sien, weer hoop sien. Wat het Napsu se byeenkoms hier beteken vir die noorde van Namibië?
In onze foto het ons jou gesien met de inspuiting vol kondensmelk. Sê my bietjie oor dit. Wat was dit?
Dit was 'n spuit kondensmelk wat jy te spuit of in 'n spuit in sit en dit was baie lekker. Ek eet baie van daai goed, dit is baie lekker.
Okay, nou sê gou vir my nee, die inspuiting, is dit vir energie of wat was die storie agter dit?
Dis vir die suiker, dit maak ons lekker.
That was very good. I agree. I shake their hands. It was VAP. And then I told them, you guys are very good. And then we shake hands. Then I took away the angriness from both teams. And then we decided to be together as friends.
Always, always. This is what you call true sportsmanship right here.
Wil jy nog iets wat mense sê?
Yeah, enjoy the game.
Just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me. All these niggas just wanna be a mini me.
Dop daar. Ek moet op hulle papwiele oral. Om papwiele oral. Hulle al dorings uit. Waar was baie manne. Hulle is nie so baie dubbeltjies gewoon dink ek nie. Christopher Miller nou besef hy nie o frek, hier's groot moontlikheid. Kyk hoe nou mooi as hy gaan sit. Dan kan hy kyk daar, kyk hoe lyk dit daar. Dit is dorings oral se baie voete dwars deur.
is die bal moet aangegee word. Dis weliswaar net 'n rugbybal, ons is nou te ver van die hokkie en die netbal af en die skaak en die juks en al die goeters, maar ek dink simbolies gaan dit baie beteken. Wouter, gee die bal vir Henry.
Fanny, ek wil hom net ook sê, nee, die man het nou vir my hier 'n bal gebring wat gebruik is hierdie week, né? Maar hierdie bal, né, voel nou soos ons voel na hierdie week. So Henry, ek gee op vir jou volgende jaar dat jy 'n nuwe bal, Johan, hoor. Wat so my maat baie sterkte, hoor.
Ja, daar het jy dit. Dit is nou die kort en die lank. Henry sê hy wil nog gou ietsie sê.
Dit is interessant as ou na 'n bal kyk. Hierdie bal is opgebruik. Hy's moeg, hy's gaar. So ek dink ek gaan hom so bietjie fine tune en dan gaan ons dit hou maar as 'n memento vir elke volgende privaat skole. Ons sal vir 'n mooi kassie maak en ons skryf die name op soos hy aangaan en dan miskien as ek nou kleinkinders het eendag, dan gaan ek kom kyk weer na hierdie goedjies en sien hoe ver is ons. Baie dankie Wouter, Fanny. Baie dankie julle.
Briljante idee daarie. Ek gaan hierdie manne nou los. Ek weet meneer Henry Kemp se span speel hier agter ons. Hy het verdeelde aandag nou. Hy is in elk geval aandag afleibaar, so dit help nie ons wil nie. Dit is die kort en die lang van privaatskole, Napsu privaatskole 2020. En dit gehoor van die borge van die gashere en die gashere vir volgende jaar. Ons sien uit na volgende jaar alreeds.
We now cross over to Spotify, which is the youth segment of the show. Stay tuned.
Adam Tas is coming to Windhoek to help build a brighter future for education. Join us at the Sounds of Caring concert at Windhoek High School Vegkop on 20 and 21 May, where he will be performing with Von Arends and Rian Smith. Tickets cost $200 Namibian and are available via eticket.my.na. All proceeds go towards the African Child Development Trust.
Namibian Motorsports Federation hosted their second session for the Karting Development Program over the weekend. The program is an initiative organized by the Namibian Motorsports Federation, develop the program to provide platforms for young people to participate in motorsports. Now, as you can see, just some of the action from the weekend, as well as Nazima Antrinatos, a proud parent of João Paulo Gustavo, a member of the Karting Development Program. She stated that while motorsports really isn't something that most Namibians are familiar with, she's impressed by the track director's dedication and consistency, as well as their passion for what they are sharing with the children. Here is an interview compiled that we did with her. Right after, we will also have a racer, Joseph Hassan. So stay tuned for this as well.
My name is Nazima Andranatos and I am the proud mother of João Paulo Gustavo. He's a grade 11 learner at Windhoek Gymnasium and this is his second time around on the track. I must say from the first time I was very scared because motorsport is not something that Novians are generally used to, but I'm very impressed on the dedication and the consistency of the track directors and their passion for what they're showing our kids in terms of motorsport. I'm looking forward to a very bright future for my son in particular, but also all the other kids. And I think this is great. Every parent should actually have their kids come out and try something different. Motorsport it's a growing sport in Namibia, and I think what Bradley and the rest of the team are doing is exceptional. They're starting at grassroots level, and it can only get better from there. Yeah.
I'm 14 and what happened last time was but the first time I've ever done something like this, and this time it's way more better since last time. We get experience. I get more experience from what last time, and just the stuff. This track is way different from the last time we did it. It's way much more difficult. It's very nice to do, and I would like to continue this as a career, and I'd like to stop it up with my complete point, and I'll do my best.
That's it from Spotify. The last segment of the show this coming up is none other than Globetrotting, which of course is compiled by Ari Hochad. Don't move an inch.
Good day everyone, time for international sport, and starting off with tennis news. It was a great weekend of tennis in Madrid on the clay leading up to the French Open that's going to start in a few weeks time, and it was the world rankings that was announced today after the conclusion of the men's and women's finals of the Madrid Open. Firstly, the men's in the men's section, it was Carlos Alcaraz of Spain, 19 years old, the new sensation. He won the Madrid Open, and he moved up 3 positions on the world ranking now. He was number 9, he's now up to number 6. He bettered that in 3 positions. So he's in the top 6 in the world, and on the way to winning the Madrid Open, he beat the 3 players that is currently ranked higher than him. He beat Novak Djokovic in the semi-final. He also beat Rafael Nadal, and then in the final he beat Alexander Zverev, that's currently number 3 in the world. Southern African interest, number 36 in the new world rankings, is Lloyd Harris. He's up 2 positions, and interestingly enough, Roger Federer, because he's not playing too much, he's injured, he is number 46 in the world. That is Roger Federer. In the women's draw, the women's world rankings at the moment, it is also Ons Jabeur from Tunisia that climbs quite a bit. She won the Madrid Open, and because of that she moves up 3 positions to number 7. She was number 10 in the world, now number 7 in the world, and the first player from the African continent to win the ATP 1000s tournament. Iga Swiatek of Poland is still the world number 1. Now on to some cycling news. It is the Giro d'Italia that is on the way at the moment. That started it started in Hungary actually, and not in Italy, and it moved over now to Italy. The positions, the classifications after 3 stages at the moment is that Mathieu van der Poel, he is the leader in a combined time of 9 hours 43 minutes and 50 seconds. He's leading at the moment. He's got the yellow jersey. Second place is Simon Yates of Great Britain on the same time, and then Tom Dumoulin of the Netherlands is 3rd in the classifications. On Monday they've got an off day. They're traveling all the way from Hungary to Italy, and the 4th stage will be on Tuesday, and that stage will be 172 kilometers. It's a tough stage. It is there's lots of climbs. They actually climb 3,500 meters in total, all the climbs, and the last climb up to the finish will be 22.8 kilometers. So that will be definitely stage 4 will be a stage for the climbers, and they will see if Van der Poel can hang on to the yellow jersey. And now we move on to some athletics news here in international sport, and it is the Barcelona Marathon, and it was dominated by Ethiopian athletes in the men's and the women's section or divisions. In the men's division, it was also a new course record and a new personal best, and that was set by Yehulingwe Adane. He won in a time of 2 hours 5 minutes and 52 seconds. It's first time in that on that route that the time of 6 minutes was broken, and also the first time that Adane broke his the 2 hours and 6 minutes barrier. In second place, also from Ethiopia, was Gebru Didane, and then in 3rd position was Gedebe Vami. So dominated 1, 2 and 3 by Ethiopia. And the same happened in the women's section. The women's race was won by Meseret Dekebo, and she won in 2 hours 23 minutes and 11 seconds. So quite a few minutes, more than a minute ahead of Yantu Kumela. Second in 2 hours 25 minutes, and then 3rd place Zanebu Fikadu, also of Ethiopia. So it is all 6, the men's 1, 2, 3, the women's 1, 2, 3, all 6 of them from Ethiopia. And to conclude international sports, some racing news. Formula 1 racing, the Miami Grand Prix was concluded, and it was a very successful race, won by Max Verstappen with Charles Leclerc of Ferrari in second place. And it was team director of Red Bull, Christian Horner, that said that he thinks that Ferrari made a mistake not to go into the pits and get different tyres. Just 7 laps to go when there was a yellow flag, and they had the opportunity to go and get different tyres, and they were all on hard compound at that time. And Horner say that he thinks that if Ferrari went in and got the softer tyres, they would have been so much faster than all the others and would have had a good chance to overtake the leaders. But that's all speculation. The race is done, and it was in the end Max Verstappen in Red Bull Honda that won, Charles Leclerc in Ferrari second. Points at the moment for the drivers is that Charles Leclerc 104 leading at the moment. Max Verstappen is second on 85. That's international sports news for now. Hope you have a great day, and we talk again tomorrow. Goodbye.
We've come to the end of today's show. Please catch us again tomorrow, same time, same place.